What does spirituality have to do with food? And can you be spiritual without being religious? I'm going to be sharing some of my own personal perspective about spirituality as I share with you about the 2 days that I spent in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The first of the two main experiences that we had in Kuala Lumpur was the night food market. It was fascinating, noisy, colourful, strange, funny and amazing. It was just a really fun experience. And the experience at the night market really reminded me about how much food brings people together. Food is so much more than something that just sustains us. It brings us joy and pleasure and connection. And what's more, food can be a wonderful way for us to be more present, especially when we're willing to try new and different things. So in tasting different dishes, it gives us a way to wake up our senses. So our taste buds and our sense of smell and our sense of sight can be surprised and delighted to bring our attention into the present more easily. This is in contrast to when we are just in the same kind of familiar ways of doing things, like eating the same old things all the time. The brain can get really lazy with that and just go into the same kind of autopilot way of thinking. So this element of surprise and delight was next level for us at the food market because there were so many dishes that we had never tried, let alone seen. So if you feel like you often get into a rut with cooking and eating, this is a reminder to you to just stretch yourself a little, expand your horizon in terms of dishes that you're willing to try. Try some new things and give yourself an opportunity to shake things up, be surprised and delighted. This will allow you to enjoy life even more and help you to give you a lovely way to practice more presence. This is also a reminder to use food as an opportunity for connection. So wherever we can, it's just beautiful to create opportunities where we can come together and share a meal with people you know, or maybe even people that you don't know so well. The second fantastic experience that we had in Malaysia was visiting the famous Batu Cave and Temple, which is a temple set into a huge limestone cliff. It was like nothing we'd ever seen before and just absolutely huge. The experience of visiting the caves and talking to local Malaysians while we were there reminded me of the importance of having a spiritual connection. And for me, my spiritual faith is a big part of my life, but I'm not a religious person. So I'm not affiliated with any kind of religion at all. To me, spirituality is about a connection with the divine source of everything. It is unconditional love. It is the energy that's in everything. And we can call it source or God, the divine source energy. All of it, to me, is love, and my connection to this is possible and is so evident when I make time to be still and present. And what I've noticed is how in our human experience, it's so easy to get caught up in our heads, living like we're just a mind and a body. But we are so much more than that. And when we do live like we're just a mind and a body, and I used to feel very much like that, we get so disconnected with the essence of who we really are, and we get out of alignment. You are so much more than a mind and a body. When I bring my conscious awareness back to presence, it connects me back with a state of love. It brings me peace, and it gives me a faith, a knowing that everything is okay and everything's going to be okay. It's peace. And it also allows me to feel more connected to all beings, to everything, to feel not separate. We really are not as separate as our minds would have us believe. Whether you're a religious person or consider yourself to simply have a spiritual connection, it's about having a spiritual connection to something that's greater than you alone. And some people find this through even beginning to connect with stillness and presence, sometimes through Mother Nature, through meditation. Whatever form calls to you, having a spiritual connection to something greater than yourself alone can bring your life great meaning and peace. I recently created a simple, short meditation about anchoring into the now. I'll link that at the end of this video so that you can enjoy that meditation straight after this. I hope this has been a helpful reminder to you to stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone with food and eating, and also bring more of that joy and pleasure into life by connecting with others over food, and connecting and sharing food with others beyond our differences, finding that commonality through that shared joy and humanity that food can bring us. And ultimately, it's that deeper connection to something greater than ourselves that really does connect us all. And even if you're not necessarily a religious person, you absolutely can have a strong spiritual connection. Remember, you are so much more than just a mind and a body. I hope you found this video enjoyable, and I'm certainly really looking forward to going back to Malaysia to explore more of what that wonderful country has to offer.